Have you ever found yourself in a situation where someone constantly seeks attention, manipulates your emotions, and makes you feel like you're walking on eggshells, all while convincing you that they're the one who truly understands you? If so, you might be dealing with what experts call a gateway narcissist, the kind of person who subtly controls and influences your life without you even realizing it. Imagine being stuck in an endless loop where their need for admiration and validation becomes the driving force in your interactions, and it feels almost impossible to break free. It's confusing, draining, and above all, isolating. But how do you know if the person in question is truly a narcissist? And more importantly, if they're a gateway narcissist controlling your life? Well, in this video, we're diving deep into the intricate world of narcissism, exploring the traits of a narcissist, and uncovering the signs that you might be trapped under the control of someone who isn't who they appear to be. Keep watching until the end, because you might just realize something life-changing about your relationships. Welcome everyone. Thanks for tuning in to today's video. I'm excited to explore a topic that affects so many of us in different areas of our lives, but often goes unnoticed: narcissism. In particular, we're going to talk about a very specific kind of narcissist, the gateway narcissist. If you're not sure what that means yet, don't worry. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of what makes someone a gateway narcissist, how they manipulate and control those around them, and most importantly, how to recognize the subtle signs of narcissistic control before it's too late. But before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like the video, and share it with anyone you think might benefit from learning about this topic. Narcissism can be a complicated issue to deal with, but with knowledge, we can take back control over our lives. So let's jump right in. When we think of narcissism, the first image that might pop into our heads is someone who's openly arrogant, self-centered, and boastful. While that's certainly a common manifestation of narcissistic traits, there's another, more insidious form of narcissism that can be just as harmful, if not more so. The gateway narcissist doesn't necessarily display outwardly obvious signs of their self-obsession, but instead operates quietly and strategically, worming their way into the lives of those around them, often without anyone realizing it. Their behavior might not seem extreme at first, but over time, it becomes evident that they're in control, and you're not. They may act like they have your best interests at heart, but in reality, everything they do is designed to maintain power and control over you. They might belittle you when others aren't around or manipulate situations, so that you feel like you're always the one at fault. And if you try to speak up or stand your ground, they might twist your words or gaslight you, making you question your reality. Gateway narcissists are particularly dangerous because they operate on a level that is subtle and often hard to detect, even by those who are close to them. They are skilled at portraying themselves as empathetic and caring individuals, at least in the beginning, making it difficult for you to spot the warning signs. They might be charming, persuasive, and overly attentive when they need something from you. But the moment they feel that their grip on you is weakening, they can quickly shift into a manipulative, controlling force. This ability to shift from warmth and kindness to cold indifference, or even cruelty, is what makes them so dangerous. A key feature of narcissists, especially gateway narcissists, is their lack of true empathy. While they can mimic emotions and create the illusion of care, they don't actually feel for others the way normal, healthy individuals do. This lack of empathy allows them to manipulate people without feeling guilty. You might find yourself doing things you never thought you would, simply because they made you feel as though you had no choice. And even when you try to walk away, the gateway narcissist will have a way of pulling you back in. They may start with guilt trips, making you feel selfish for wanting space, or they might exploit your insecurities and vulnerabilities, using them to make you feel as though you're incapable of thriving without their presence. If you're not careful, you'll find yourself emotionally tied to someone who's more interested in controlling your life than supporting it. You might also notice that a narcissist will often create situations that make you feel indebted to them. This could be in the form of favors they've done for you or promises they've made. But each of these actions serves to tie you more deeply into their web of control. Every time they help, every time they offer something, they expect something in return, usually in the form of loyalty, admiration, or obedience. They might present themselves as your savior, but in reality, they are slowly working to make you dependent on them. One of the most alarming things about gateway narcissists is how adept they are at creating drama. If you've ever noticed a pattern where things seem to go wrong when they're around, or if their presence seems to stir up chaos in otherwise calm situations, this could be a sign that you're dealing with a narcissist. They thrive on drama because it allows them to maintain control. Whether it's manipulating conversations, playing people off one another, or simply creating situations that require others to rescue them, the narcissist keeps everyone on edge, constantly needing validation and attention. But here's the trick. The gateway narcissist is masterful at convincing you that they're the victim. They might turn the tables on you, making you feel guilty for expressing discomfort or frustration with their behavior. In fact, they'll make you believe that you are the one who's out of line or acting irrationally. And because they're so skilled at this, you might find yourself apologizing when you should be standing up for yourself. They are quick to play the victim card, and will use this to manipulate your emotions and perceptions. Now, you might be wondering, how can you tell if you're dealing with a narcissist, or if it's just a difficult person in your life? The difference lies in the patterns of behavior. Narcissistic behavior is consistently self-serving, and it often revolves around a need to manipulate, control, or use others for their own benefit. If someone in your life is constantly seeking attention, validation, and admiration, without offering any meaningful emotional support or reciprocation, it might be time to take a closer look at their true intentions. What can you do if you find yourself caught in a relationship with a narcissist, especially a gateway narcissist? First, recognize that you deserve respect, honesty, and genuine care from those around you. No one should manipulate your emotions or control your life for their own gain. It's important to set boundaries and stick to them. And if you're not sure how to handle the situation, consider talking to someone you trust, a friend, family member, or therapist, who can provide a fresh perspective on the situation. It's not easy to break free from a narcissist's grip, but understanding their tactics is the first step toward reclaiming your power. The more you educate yourself about narcissism and the signs of manipulation, the more equipped you'll be to protect yourself and maintain healthy relationships. Thank you all for watching this video. If you found this information valuable, please make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and share it with someone who might be struggling with narcissistic relationships. It's time to take control of your life and stop letting anyone manipulate or control your happiness. You deserve peace, balance, and respect. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Until next time, take care of yourselves.